Now, because of this data, and there's a layer that I won't go into the full details of regarding SegWit. SegWit has a dual data structure. There's all the transaction data, where it's going, how many coins are being sent, the UTXO. And then there's the witness data, and this is where inscriptions are being put inside of. This is the signature side of the equation. Now, because, for a long story short, the data that's in that SegWit component, the signature component, it gets a discount in terms of how much you can put in there, essentially. Now, if we go back to our previous bull markets, this is typically when Bitcoin sees the maximum overall demand. So this is the number of transactions confirmed each day. And because the block is essentially capped in terms of its size, you can only fit so many transactions in. So at the bull market peaks and these periods of extreme euphoria and excitement and lots of things happening, the blocks are essentially full. And historically, we were getting somewhere, let's just say 400,000 transactions was the maximum per day. Well, because we can pack so many of these inscriptions in, particularly the text ones, that has been blown out. We got to 550,000, a significant increase, and we punched another one this week. So we have managed to fit far more transactions, and you can see the magnitude of this, right? This was kind of a law of physics until we found another way to pack more and more transactions into these blocks. Now, another way to visualize that same concept is the average number of transactions per block. So back in the day, we could fit something like 2,500 transactions per block. That's what would classify as a full block. And in SegWit, that's basically 4,000 weight units. Again, I won't go into the full details there because it's probably a bit too nuanced. But just think about this in terms of the amount of available space. When a block was full, you had somewhere between 2,500 and 2,200 transactions. Well, we've blown that up by more than 50% if memory serves. Over 3.2, we got up to over 4,000. So we're almost doubling the amount of transactions that can fit in. But remember, this is all within the same block. It's the same construction of the block, but we can fit more of these things in because of the SegWit data structure and the way that these inscriptions are operating.